Hello, this is Dr. Paul Cottrell, and I'm going to be going over the S&P 500, giving you some insight about the resistance levels and the support levels. Uh, I'm recording this on November 7th, so Trump won the election, and so there's going to be some changes in the way investors invest in the market, in the bond market, in the equity market, and even in the energy market. So I want to give you a little bit of my perspective on the S&P 500 so you can um, adjust your investment portfolio accordingly. Before I do that, please go to my store, the-studio-reykjavik.com. The link is in the description of this video. All the links to my social media and my different channels are in the description box of this video. Please click the link and go to those, different sites, subscribe, be a member, and help support my work. A great way to help support my work is to donate. You can donate on the homepage of my website. Down at the bottom, you can donate through Stripe, PayPal, or buy me a coffee. Just click the link and it'll take you to the donation page. My videos are for free. I have thousands of videos out there for free to explain on how the financial markets are evolving, uh, domestic and international affairs. And I also talk about uh, how to improve your health. So please go to my store and help support my work. So in the store, you can get ebooks. I have 8 different ebooks. Some of it is related to finance, some of it's related to genomics. I have a book on artificial intelligence. I also have one on endocrinology. So please take a look at the ebooks that I have. I also have structural nanosilver products. I have a grape toothpaste that's made from structural nanosilver. I also have liquids, Max 35 and Max 14. This is a great way to just take a teaspoon of this a day to improve your immune system. I have structural nanosilver gels. This is a dual product. It helps to improve your skin, also can help heal a wound, and it will help to neutralize pathogens. I have structural nanosilver soaps. They're very high quality. So I have 5 different varieties. It's made from structural nanosilver. It's a very high quality soap, way better than anything that you're going to get from Procter & Gamble or Unilever because they have a ton of chemicals in them. But my soaps are very high quality. Get a couple bars for your household and neutralize those pathogens. We're in the cold season in the United States, so it's really important to get drops and lozenges. I have 3 different types of drops. I have it in a blueberry, honey and lemon, and cherry. It's in a 100 count. It's made from structural nanosilver. So the moment you start having an irritation in your throat during the cold season, take the drops and neutralize the irritant. The lozenges are a little bit bigger. I have that in stock in Manuka honey. So get a couple bags. We're in this cold season in the United States. You're going to need it. You should get 2 or 3 bags for your household because the moment that you have that irritation, you want to neutralize it right away to mitigate the infection. I also have a probiotic that's in veggie cap form, very high quality probiotic. I also have a probiotic made from Boomer that's in a powdered form. But ones that want to take it in a veggie cap form, this is the probiotic that you want to take. And I also have a 35 ppm from Amio with the liquid structural nanosilver. So I have 3 different structural nanosilver liquids: the Max 35, the Max 14, and the advanced alkaline. And I also have 2 different versions of the structural nanosilver gel. I have the structural nanosilver gel here, and I also have another one in a dispenser that you can carry in your bag. Taking a multivitamin is really important. This multivitamin is easy to digest, and it has the cofactors that you need for your enzymatic activity. So please go to the store and take this multivitamin. You should be taking a multivitamin every day. I also have C60. C60 is a very strong antioxidant. It is a great way to soak up those free radicals and slow down the aging process of the cell. It helps to boost up your mitochondrial health because it's reducing stress in the cell. And when you have more energy, you'll have better cellular processes. You'll be moving around more. You'll have more energy for your muscles. If you work out, take it first before your workout. It'll soak up those free radicals that you're generating during your workout, and you'll recover quicker. The best way to take this is take a teaspoon a day, and take it when you have an empty stomach for better absorption. I have it in extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, and MCT coconut oil. You can get it in a 2-ounce, a 4-ounce, or an 8-ounce configuration. Should be taking it C60 every day. It's part of my anti-aging protocol. I also have a lot of different supplements, and I'm going to be getting some new supplements in store for you to purchase shortly here. But some of the supplements that I have are the vitamin D3, vitamin C, omega-3, very important for your cardiovascular health. Ashwagandha controls your blood glucose levels. Good night formula is really important to solidify memory and just get those 3 cycles of REM sleep. You need good night's sleep for just detoxifying your central nervous system. So please go to my store and get the good night formula. This probiotic is a powdered form. This is the one I typically take. I mix it with my food. You can mix it with water. Make sure if you're going to use the water, make sure your water is filtered. But this probiotic has a little scooper, and you just mix it with your food or with water. Resveratrol, really important as an antioxidant, and it helps to get rid of senescent cells. Vitamin B complex, very important for your mitochondria, for your cellular metabolism, and for your neuron health. Turmeric, bring down inflammation, and it is an antioxidant. Magnesium and zinc, really important to boost up your immune system, especially during the cold season. Lignans, another great supplement to take. It's a powdered form, as a little scooper. You mix it with water, with your food. And this will help to boost up your immune system. It also helps with hormonal health for males and females. Collagen, which I don't have in stock at the moment, but collagen is very important for bone health, joint health, skin, nails, and hair. Digestive enzymes, really important to help with digesting carbs, proteins, and lipids. This reduces the stress on your pancreas. As we get older, our pancreases need a little bit of help. So get the digestive enzyme. If you work out, it's important to take digestive enzymes so you can break up your nutrients and recover quicker. Clarity factor, which will be in stock shortly. This helps with mental acuity and keeps those neurons firing and have positive neuroplasticity. Olive leaf extract is really important to take. It's a dual purpose product. It'll help with your immune system and your cardiovascular system. Zeolite is a great detox. It gets rid of heavy metals, chemicals, and toxins. Myotrol, very important to help build muscle and maintain muscle and improve the mitochondrial health. So you should be taking myotrol. As we get older, we start to lose muscle mass. So if you do a little bit of resistance training, do a little bit of stretching, a little bit of balancing exercises, some cardio, you don't have to be an athlete, but if you do that, you're going to be building muscle, and taking myotrol will help you to build that muscle and maintain your muscle and improve your energy levels because it's helping with the mitochondria. If you are an athlete, this is a great supplement to take to help build muscle. And shortly, I will have these 3 products available on my store: the Boomer Boost, the Gladiator Barley, and the Heirloom Barley. They're all in a kind of a powdered form, and you can mix it with water, or you can mix it with your food, or create a smoothie. What I do is I mix it with my hummus. I make homemade hummus, so I mix it with my hummus and take it daily. But the whole idea here is, to take a powdered form that will help to, get the nutrients you need for the day. So it's a great way to get those vitamins and minerals that you need It has a great profile here of what's in here. I mean, you get a lot of stuff in this powder. So it's a great way to mix it with, some sort of food that you're eating or some sort of smoothie. And I'll go over this in subsequent videos, but I will have these products available on my store shortly, sometime this month. So with that said, I also have the studio products, and these are new supplements that I've added to the store. These are things that I take every day as part of my anti-aging protocol, my longevity protocol. You can get all of these in one box called the longevity beginner's box, but you can buy them individually. And I'll get to the anti-aging boxes shortly here. But NAC is really important for bringing up your glutathione levels so you are soaking up those free radicals. This is synergistic with C60. Ubiquinol, this is the best bioavailable molecule to absorb. It's the active form for CoQ10. So ubiquinol, this is the best thing you can get. All right. It's very high quality. I've been taking CoQ10 for a very, very long time, decades. Now, CoQ10 is important, ubiquinol is important for your neurons, for increased energy levels, and as an antioxidant. It is synergistic with C60. NAD plus is also a neuroprotector. It helps with neuron health. It boosts up energy levels and helps to repair DNA damage. Vitamin K2 is a dual purpose product that I have in my store. It will help with bone health, joint health, and cardiovascular health. Nattokinase, very important for cardiovascular health. Nattokinase will help break up clots because it's fibrinolytic. It will also lower LDL levels and increase your HDL levels. So it's going to improve your cholesterol and your lipid profile. So these are great supplements that I've added to the store. So please go to the store, the-studio-reykjavik.com, and get these great supplements. It's very important. And again, they're synergistic with C60. The NAC is synergistic with C60, ubiquinol, and the NAD+. All natural deodorants. I partner up with Rainbow Herbals, and we've created these deodorant bars. You can get it in citrus or in peppermint lavender tea tree. They're for males and females, and these bars are made from ingredients from the Himalayas. Very high quality. It has no aluminum, no baking soda in it. So please go to my store and get a couple bars for your household. This is a dual purpose product. You use it as a deodorant, but it'll also help to slowly detoxify your body. Anti-aging boxes and longevity boxes are a great way to start your anti-aging or your longevity, your immune boosting journey. And if you just take a look at, some of these boxes that I have them at different price points, and you get a lot of stuff in the box. Like for example, the anti-aging advanced box, you get the Health Max 35, the C60 in the 2-ounce, vitamin D3, vitamin C and magnesium, the toothpaste, the deodorant, and the probiotic. And you get to pick which C60 you want and which deodorant you want. So it's a great way to, just start on your journey. You can add to the box by just getting the, other individual items, or if you don't want the box and you just want certain items, you can buy them all individually. It's up to you. So I give you lots of ways to help improve your health. I also have these skincare health boxes where, for only $98, you're getting the collagen, you're getting the vitamin C and magnesium, and you're getting this structural nanosilver gel to improve your skin. So it's a great way to go down that journey. I also have an advanced box for the skincare for $200. So you get everything in the beginner's box. So you get the structural nanosilver gel, you get the vitamin C, you get the collagen, but you also get the resveratrol, which helps get rid of senescent cells at the basal layer, and the C60, your choice of avocado, coconut, or extra virgin olive oil. And that will help to soak up those free radicals at the basal layer. So you're improving the basal layer, where that's the layer that your skin is rejuvenating. You're improving the dermal layer with the cross-linking of the vitamin C and the collagen. When you drink filtered water, the vitamin C and the collagen are going to cross-link and create a healthier lower layer in your skin. And the topical layer is improved by using the structural nanosilver gel. So this is a holistic approach to skincare. So, and then I also have these longevity boxes. And in the longevity beginners box, like I said, you can get all of the studio products, the NAC, the NAD plus, the nattokinase, the vitamin K2, and the ubiquinol, which is the active form for CoQ10, for a discount if you buy them in a package. This is a great way to improve your health. And once I start having the Boomer Boost and the Gladiator barley in stock, you can, purchase these longevity boost box where you get the Boomer Boost and then your choice of either Gladiator or Heirloom. So it's a great way. You get it at a discount. It's a great way to improve your health. And what's amazing here is that by mixing it with some sort of smoothie, or even with water, or even creating kind of like a pudding, it's a meal. It's like your breakfast. So it's a great way to be healthy, lose some weight, get some energy levels. So and to build muscle, because the Heirloom barley and the Gladiator barley, it has protein in it, and it will bring down inflammation, and it has a very strong antioxidant. So when you take these Heirloom barley or the Gladiator, these are proteins, but there are benefits, because they'll bring down inflammation and detoxify your body. But you're also building muscle if you have some sort of weight training program, and then you get your nutrients from the Boomer Boost. So it's a great way to increase your health, and that could be your breakfast or your lunch. And when you do that on a regular basis, you're gaining muscle, and you're getting healthier, you're getting a better physique. So that will be available shortly here. And I also have classes. You can get the pulmonology class or the immunology class. You get a lot of information for only $50. When you purchase the module, you'll get a unique password to log in. You can log in the class area here, but you get a unique password when you purchase the module, and you get a lecture on each of these topics. You get a PDF file that you can download, and then access to a video that will teach you these subjects. It's a lot of information for only $50. And I also do the same thing with immunology. So for $50, you get a unique password, and then you get to learn all these different subject matters with a PDF file and a video lecture that I do. And you have access to the classes for as long as you have the password. So, it's as you learn, it's at your pace. So please go to my store, the-studio-reykjavik.com, and help support my work and help boost up your health. With that said, I want to go to share my screen on the S&P 500. Okay. Now, with the S&P 500, we got, for the ones that don't know, that haven't been following me, we have two fib sequences. The COVID crash fib sequence starts, and then the high point of the S&P 500. Okay, and the high point is over 5,900 now. And we also create this smaller fib sequence starting where the bull market started 2 years ago. Okay. All right, yeah, about 2 years ago. So we're in 2024 here, right? 2023, 2022. So in the tail end of 2022 was when the bull markets kind of started. So that's where we start this fib sequence, the bottom part of that, and we look at overlaps to understand where the resistance levels are and the support levels. Now, the overlaps here will tell you the support levels, but we can kind of expand this out, which I haven't done, but we can also understand the resistance levels. But I'm more focused on the support levels at the moment here. There's an overlap at the 38% retracement of the small fib sequence, and there is a 23% retracement with that overlap, which gives you approximately a 504 to 504 roughly support level. There's a support level at the 550 mark, which is a round number. It's not part of the fib sequence. It's more psychological. So you have a support level of 550. You have a structural support level at the 504 mark. And then you have a decent lower, the smaller fib sequence at around the 535 mark. All right. So you have support at 550, 530, 35, and about the 504 or the 500 if you just want to round it. So those are your support levels. Now your resistance levels are going to be there's definitely going to be a psychological resistance level at the 600, and we're very close to that. And remember what I said, I have a target of 5,800 year end or 6,000. Because of this whole, with Trump winning, we may actually go beyond the 600. But that's evolving. Now, what is interesting here is that usually when there's a gap up, these are daily candles. When you get a gap up, that's usually a sign of some movement, some sort of momentum going. Like here, you had a gap up. Now it's just so happened that gap up was, right, it was pushing through a resistance point that was coming from the fib sequence, going all the way back to COVID, which was the 38% retracement. We're at the high point. But the point here is that you had this gap up, all right, and there was this momentum trade. Let's see if we can find a good example of a gap down instead of a gap up. Like here, you have a gap down. Now, gap downs in the equity market don't last as long as a gap up, but the gap downs are usually more violent. They fall quicker, but they recover also with the V. They usually recover. So you have a gap down and then a big sell-off. So we're not having those gap downs. What we're getting is gap ups. You got a gap up, and then you have another small gap up here, and then another small gap up here, right? But a relatively big gap up. That's the trade. That was because of the election. All right. So because of this gap up, I suspect that we're going to blow past the 600, and that we're now looking at around 600 and 600 and maybe 610 right now. Now that I'm looking at SPY. Now SPY is it's important to understand that SPY is the ETF for the S&P 500. So if you're looking at S&P 500 numbers, it's always going to be one digit more. So like, for example, the high point for the S&P 500 was around 5,910. And now, with SPY, it's 591. So just keep that in mind. The actual index will have one more digit than the ETF that you can trade. But I've been showing you how to trade this through these with SPY. Now there are other ETFs that are leveraged, but I don't go over that. But the whole point, it's basically the same thing. It's just that you're taking more risk. But the whole point here is that there are these fib sequences that are overlapping, and that we have some resistance at the 600, because that's a big psychological barrier. It has two zeros in it. There's a psychological support level at the 550. There is a structural support level at the 535 with the 23% retracement. There is a major support level between the 38% retracement and the overlap with the 23% retracement of the two fib sequences at approximately the 500 mark. It's a little bit above. It's about the 504, but the point here is that it is, around the 500 mark. So 500, 535, 550 are big support levels. All right. A little bit of a resistance level, but there's going to be momentum because of Trump winning the election. Probably is going to go past the 600 mark. I still, at the moment here, because the Federal Reserve may lower rates some more. If they lower the rates, most likely the equity market is going to rally some more. If that takes place, we may have a potential 620 on SPY, and that would mean 6,200 on the S&P 500. But we need to see the structure, see how, is the structure going to be like this? Or is the structure going to be more like this, where it's going to be sideways trading, and it's just bouncing around the 600? Who knows? Who knows? I suspect not. I think that there's big bullish momentum play that's taking place in the equity market. And I think that will be further fueled if the Federal Reserve decides to lower rates. Now, the problem with the Federal Reserve lowering rates is that the job market data came in very weak, the last job market data. I believe the data was showing only 12,000 jobs were created in that period that the report was covering, which was extremely low. So the Federal Reserve may want to lower rates because of that job data. The problem comes in is that with the tariffs, or the potential tariffs, that economists are worried that will be inflationary, which may force the Federal Reserve to pause lowering rates or maybe even increase rates. If they increase rates, I think in the short term, it's going to hurt the equity market. If they pause, it may also hurt the equity market. So I don't know if we're going to see, as we go past the 610 mark for SPY, it may start consolidating a little bit just to see, what's going to happen. Now, there's a lot of trading days between now and inauguration day, but the way the Federal Reserve decides to signal to the market and how it's going to do its interest rate policy in a Trump presidency, I think is key to understand what the resistance levels will be. So we need to, I'm not sure if we're going to see some sort of consolidation around the 610, 620 mark, or we're going to, see this kind of like stair climbing effect, going way past the 610 mark. I don't know yet. I think it's a little too early to say, but this gap up is a very bullish sign. So I suspect that it's going to continue to go up, and it's very possible that we see 620 by year end, settling down at the 620 mark. It did, move up quite a bit in the last couple days. So I wouldn't be surprised if, by weekend or by let's say Friday of this week, or maybe even Wednesday of next week, see it maybe a slight sell-off, just, for profit taking. But I think that it's relatively bullish, that if you're not in the market now, you probably want to go into the market. But the ones that have been listening to me probably are in the market already. And I just want to let it be. Let's see how the structure evolves around the 600 mark. Does it blow past it? Or are we starting to see some sort of consolidation up to inauguration day? I don't know. But in terms of support levels, I'm relatively bullish on the equity market. Really, really, really bullish, actually. on it. And I think you have some really good support levels. The 550 being a great psychological support level. The 535 is a structural support level because of the 23% retracement. And as the market goes up, these lines are going to slightly move a little bit more, the higher. So your support levels go up. And you got this, you have this alignment that's taking place as it's moving up. As the price goes up for the SPY, you're going to see that you're going to have a little bit more of an alignment between the 38% retracement and the 23% retracement. And so that would mean that actually the support level is going to be a little bit higher than the 500. But right now, I just want to say 500 because it's close. It's like 504. So it's around the 500. So you have the 550 psychological, 535 support relative to small fib sequence, an overlap at around the 500 mark, which is a strong support level, right? And then resistance at around the 600 because it's the psychological point. But you have the Trump trade going on here with this gap up, and this gap up might blow past that 600. So I kind of have a tentative like 610, 620 target right now at this moment in time. But we need to see what the Fed does with this realization that there's going to be a Trump policy. So please help support my work by following me on YouTube. I have 4 channels on YouTube. I have Brighteon, Bitchute, and Rumble. Please follow me on all of them. The links are in the description of this video. And please help support my work by donating. You can donate through Stripe, PayPal, or buy me a coffee. You can do that on my website. And please be a member to my Patreon channel. It's through donations and through the members on Patreon that allow for me to do these videos for free. So if you are a supporter and you have donated or you're a member of Patreon, I greatly appreciate it. If you're not if you haven't donated or you haven't, been a paid member on Patreon, please, go to my Patreon channel. The link's in the description of this video, and join and help support my little community here, where I'm trying to help you with your health, explain what's going on domestically with policy and international affairs, and also with the economy. And I'm giving you real actionable data on how to make money. All right. If you listen to what I'm saying, I'm telling you how to earn, some, benefit from these moves in the equity market and why it's happening and where the support levels are. So please go to my store, the-studio-reykjavik.com. Thank you for everyone that is watching, and especially thank you for the ones that have been supporting me through the last 4 or 5 years. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day.